So, to be connected with Christ means, what are the qualities of Christ you have imbibed within yourself? That's the minimum of minimum. What did you get out of his life? Is it that he has cured people, all right, so you should get cured? He gave eyes to people, so you must get your eyes back. Do you mind removing this? Or is it that his life, which you have enshrined, should also make you something that could be enshrined, that could be respected, that could be called as a reflection of Christ's life? Now let us see his life, what kind of a life he led. We read Bible, we carry Bible everywhere, and even I saw the Bible in the hotel as if that's a part of the thing, like a soap is kept in Bible. Of course, I read it. I don't know how many read it. But then it doesn't become to say you are a Sahaja Yogi if through his connection you have not received any one of his qualities. For example, this is now connected to the mains, so you are getting electricity through it. This doesn't give electricity to the mains, but it receives. So you have to receive something from him. And what you have to receive is the qualities that he had. Throughout, if you see his life, he was a person who was all the time bothered about the benevolence of the world. How clearly he went and talked to the priests and told them that you don't understand me because you are blind. He told them that he knows his Father and his Father knows him, but you do not know me, nor you know your Father. So openly, blatantly, he was talking. It's the way you cannot get out of your sleep. In the same way, a Sahaja Yogi cannot get out of his meditative mood. It's so enjoyable. You want to be there. So one of the signs that you are not yet anywhere near Sahaja Yoga is that if you cannot enjoy your meditation. Imagine if you enjoy a television show or anything, you have to see it, isn't it? You cannot just say, all right, I'm sleeping now and I'm enjoying the television. So you have to be awakened to it. But that awakening is within. And there you see your own connection. It's a joy that I cannot describe really. There's only one word for that, is Nirananda. It's just, Nira means only the joy, absolute joy. And who would like to give up the joy for what? For a cake or for a tea or this? Just think of it. The joy is so deep, so intense, so beautiful. I don't know what else to say. You have not tasted the ambrosia. The Ambrosia said as if the ambrosia is trickling down on your tongue. It's like that, the taste of it. But what I find, that the depth we have not touched, which is within us. All of you have that not that you don't have. I have not given you realization because you are just there, here, because you have that depth within you. You are special people with that depth. But you haven't touched it. It shows you haven't touched it. Supposing it's like a well full of water, but you are still dangling somewhere in the middle. You haven't yet touched that depth. Because once you get into that, you get completely drenched and lost. But if that is not the situation, that shows that you are still somewhere dangling in between, and any time you can come high and dry. So you have to judge yourself. This is the time for you to judge. You are in connection with Christ. He achieved his resurrection, by which we have to achieve our resurrection. But what have we done to achieve that resurrection which he has achieved? He intensely lived a life of complete sacrifice and complete concentration towards one goal, that he has to achieve the resurrection. Nothing else was important to him. All that attention was on one thing, that I have to achieve this resurrection, I have to get crucified, and I have to be resurrected, because the whole world has to be resurrected. But Sahaja Yogis, I don't know how many think that way. How many think that dedication is needed. And the best part of it, that is so joy-giving. Every step you move forward, it's so joy-giving. The sinking in that well is so very joy-giving. It's not painful. You don't have to crucify yourself. You don't have to carry the cross. He's done it for you. So what do you sacrifice? Is your laziness. When it comes to the satisfaction of ego, people are overactive. They are like bullets then. And when it is the satisfaction of their physical comfort, they become, I don't know. So you have to be awakened to this fact that we are Sahaja Yogis. We have a special responsibility, as our connection with Christ is. Our main responsibility is all the time, intensely to think what we can do for the betterment of human beings. And what are we doing about it? First, I used to say, count your blessings, because that was the best way to make people understand that there are blessings in Sahaja. That's the very important, crucial point today. I wanted to tell you, because today is Easter Day, which was a very crucial point for the development or the growth of the spirit. Because Sastrara we could never have achieved if Agya was blocked. Christ could have said, all right, let Parama Chaitanya do it. Let Parama Chaitanya get itself hanged. Why should I do it? He had to do it, and he was the instrument, and he's done it. To be in connection with Christ is to be enjoying your meditation. Please, please, again I would say, value your self-realization. Value your realization. Value your life. You all are very precious people, and you are the ones who are chosen.